tuned in last night in the grand finals, and I think it was supposed to be Hisoka Allman versus Enkyo and his duo. And for some reason, they forfeited or something. Like Enkyo had to leave and didn't want to find a sub. Anko and them forfeited. D got pushed up to third. Aiden and Smith, who got knocked out the round before against Anko and them, had to play in the finals against Hisoka and Allman. They got basically a second chance, which is kind of cool, but I mean, kind of crazy at the same time. All of this happened because apparently Anko had to get off. And anyway, I did some snooping last night, bro. Let me pull this up here because I saw something last night that is a big yikes. It's a big yikes. It's something you don't really want to see. He owes me to talk about the situation. I think he's talking about Hector, I'm assuming, who ran the tournament. I could be wrong about that. Yesterday, I had the chance to participate in the $30,000 Pumpkin Smash Pulls Check with Nissan. We managed to reach the grand finals. For those who don't know, I am one of the only Warzone players still at school. I think Anko's, okay, it says it right here, he's 19. During the tournament, there was a wave of shadow bans / account checking that made the tournament last much longer than expected, and I had to leave to take my school exams. With fatigue, I may have been unclear and should have communicated better with the administrators about my situation. I was up all night last night and had only slept for 5 hours, but I was still up, ready to go for the win. I made sure the final was played for the show. I insisted that Nissan take another teammate, but he didn't want to. Oh, okay. For my part, I gave my maximum until the end. I apologize to the players, organizers, spectators, but I didn't want to I didn't want to do things wrong. Everyone has their personal life and doesn't have the same vision of things. I'm still learning from my mistakes, but it takes time for me to shut up until but it's time for me to shut up until Black Ops 6. I'll be completely honest with you, man. I literally just read that statement. I'm just reading that statement now. That's a pretty good statement. You almost can't be mad at the guy. I mean, here's what people are mad about Anko for, okay? I saw people replying to Anko saying shit like, you know how many people would die to be in this position? And it's true, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, there's lots of people that would be very grateful to play in a $30,000 tournament. But bro is good enough to play in these tournaments. He beat out everybody yesterday to get to the end. He also has a life outside of playing video games. He touches grass. He goes to school. And I get that you would want to, okay, well, if you have exams the next day, maybe you shouldn't play in the tournament. But bro, I feel like I could give my perspective on this. I've played in copious amounts of 2v2 tournaments. These tournaments can run very long sometimes. It wasn't a huge bracket yesterday. It would have ran pretty smooth. Probably would have taken, I don't know, maybe 6-7 hours. I think it ended up running over 10 hours, if I'm not mistaken, or 9 to 10 hours. Bro, and that was because of stuff out of his control and the tournament's control. It's within Call of Duty's control by maybe getting a new goddamn anti-cheat. But anyway, I won't digress too hard. But anyway, if you guys don't know what happened, yesterday, all of the competitors got shadow banned. Not all of them, but a lot of them got shadow banned, and it held up the tournament for, if I'm not mistaken, more than an hour, probably even longer. People had to get new accounts. It was just a shit show. And that is because halfway through the tournament, all these legitimate players got shadow banned. Activision, I think, mid-tournament shadow banned all these players because Hector called and was able to do that since he actually has some connections with that. But bro, it is crazy how out of hand that shit is getting. But anyway, I didn't want to digress too much. Like I said, I don't want to digress too much about that. We could talk about how dog shit Ricochet is all day, every day. I could talk 24 hours straight about that. This guy right here, Anko, he's a cracked out player. He's a World Series of Warzone competitor. He's a great player. Him and his team, they were dominating yesterday. They made it all the way to the grand finals, and he could not participate and had to leave. And a lot of people were mad about that because they were just saying like, yo, dude, like, again, a lot of people would love to be in this situation. And I'm right now, obviously after reading this statement, I'm like, bro, dude had exams then probably in a few hours. Was up all night last night and had only slept 5 hours. I don't know if he's saying like the night before or he only got 5 hours of sleep. But anyway, bro had exams in the morning. He committed a full day to this tournament, a full day. And because of things out of his control and out of the tournament's control, it ended up running way longer. And like, how is he supposed to, like, I understand COD doesn't have a great track record, so you almost at this point should expect that stuff. But still, at the same time, I mean, you know, he shouldn't be completely shat upon. He's a 19-year-old kid. He had exams the next day. You know, like, bro, take it easy on him a little bit. I feel like this is crazy. Like, people are saying, can't believe you even have to explain it. Like, this is crazy. I agree. It's actually insane. Like school over Warzone. I mean, here's the thing. He just has, he's learned, and I think he's got a level head on him a little bit here by saying, like, he's still learning from his mistakes. Like, he doesn't know, like, what he's committing to, what he's not. He's a 19-year-old kid, bro. Like, calm down, everybody. But I gotta say, I gotta call out Anko right now. I got to. I don't know if he's gonna get banned for this. But this is not cool. This is not cool. I saw some shit last night. The plot goes thicker, folks. He is the #1 ranked player this Rebirth Island ranked season. He got #1. Okay, it was between him, I think, and Dongy or whoever. Dongy's usually high up there as well. You guys know that Rebirth Island gets a lot of hackers and cheaters, right? Okay, an insane amount of cheaters and hackers, and so much bullshit happens on Rebirth Island. And when you're in the top 250, your negative goes up as high. Your deployment fee goes up as high as -280. -280. Just to put that in reference for you, anybody that watches ranked play, when you play ranked play and you're in like diamond, sometimes, or low levels, you don't even have a deployment fee. Every time you get a kill, you just go up in rank a little bit, and then eventually you start to have a negative deployment fee, and then that kind of evens your level out. When you have a -280 deployment fee, folks, you have to drop at least 40 to 50 or more kills, and you have to win the game every single ranked game. You have to, just to go positive. Just to go positive. And sometimes that positive is only like 30 or 40 or very low amounts. I've even won games, obviously, as a top 250 and gone negative. Like, you could go negative even winning games. So with all that said, Anko got #1 in this season 6. He did something that is just a little bit cheese. The guy says he's trying to learn from his mistakes, so I hope he can learn from this one. This is what you don't do right here. Okay, this is potato quality. Okay, this is potato quality. But this is the only clip I can find. This right here is Anko, and you can't see it right here. He's ranked #2 right now. He's ranked #2. This would have been the last few hours, most likely, or maybe like the last day or last couple of days of ranked. And I saw him last night. He has since deleted, I think, the tweet, but he replied to somebody's clip. I think it was Sage that made a tweet to him saying, like, dude, what is this? You're boosting? And Anko said, I am a good player and I deserve #1, but because I got cheated on multiple times during my race, I felt like I then had the right to go in and boost my rankings up, which, just take a look at the clip. This is what he does. He lands in. Again, potato quality, nothing I can do about that, but look. These people just land on him, and they all let him tag and tag. They're all just getting tags, like, this is literally what is called boosting. This is fucking... Look, everyone get a tap, then he kills himself, like, bro. And they just stay here. So, here's another tap on this guy. Bro, okay, so... Here's the thing, bro! Unfortunately, 2 wrongs don't make a right, and it's a bannable offense, bro. You're not allowed to boost, bro. Under any circumstances. Like, even though Activision's anti-cheat Ricochet is dog shit, and it sucks that they enforce a rule that you can't do that, but like, you're gonna get cheated on all the time, so like, good luck getting to #1. Everybody is on that same playing field, basically. You know, every legit player. Obviously the cheaters, hopefully they just get banned and get taken out of the top 250, but again, anybody that's legit, all these other World Series Warzone competitors that grind for their high ranks, they're also dealing with the same BS as Anko, and that was basically what Sage was saying. So anyway, that's basically all the drama that happened after last night's tournament, the 30K. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough rambling to start off the day. That's enough rambling to start out the stream.